So viewers, the countdown is underway after spending 18 days in space. Group captain Subhanshu Shukla is on his way back to the Earth. A farewell ceremony was held on board the International Space Station, where the ISS crew bidded adieu to the Axiom 4 mission crew members. And before bidding goodbye to space, Subhanshu also had some fond words to say, especially for India, during his farewell speech. Listen in to his message from the ISS.
It has been an incredible journey. I did not imagine all this when I started on Falcon 9 on 25th. And I think it has been made amazing or incredible because of the people who are involved. The team that is standing behind me, you guys have made it really special for us being here on the stage. And it was an incredible joy to be here and working alongside the bunch of professionals like you. With the past 2.5 weeks or so, we have done a lot of science on the station. We have done outreach activities and also looked back at the Earth. Whatever time we found, we were always looking out the window. And it almost seems magical to me. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank my country and all their citizens for supporting this mission and me with all their hearts. And I would like to thank ISRO for making this happen. All the colleagues at ISRO who have worked tirelessly in developing all the protocols, the science and the outreach activities, the researchers back in India, the students who developed the outreach items that I carried. I would also like to thank NASA and its international partners, SpaceX, for ensuring that we were trained adequately well and providing all the support round the clock, and all the people who were sitting on ground supporting this mission, making it extremely successful. These missions have much far-reaching implications beyond science, and that is what I believe that this mission would also do in all of our respective countries as well. Going back from here, I carry with me a lot of memories and the learnings out of this mission that I would try and spread back. But the one thing that really sticks to me is what humanity is capable of when all of us come together from different parts of the world and work for a common goal or a common objective. It is truly incredible. So thank you everyone. अब कुछ शब्द मेरे देशवासियों के लिए हिंदी में. कमाल की यात्रा रही है ये मेरी, लेकिन अब जैसे कि मेरी ये यात्रा खत्म होने वाली है, आपकी और मेरी यात्रा अभी बहुत लंबी है. हमारी ह्यूमन स्पेस मिशन की जो यात्रा है वो बहुत लंबी है और बहुत कठिन भी है. लेकिन मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि अगर हम निश्चय कर लें तो तारा अपि प्राप्यन्ते, इवन स्टार्स आर अटेनेबल. 41 साल पहले कोई भारतीय अंतरिक्ष में गए थे और उन्होंने हमें बताया था कि ऊपर से भारत कैसा दिखता है. और कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि हम सब ये जानना चाहते हैं कि आज भारत कैसा दिखता है. मैं आपको बताता हूं, आज भारत स्पेस से महत्वाकांक्षी दिखता है. आज का भारत निडर दिखता है. आज का भारत कॉन्फिडेंट दिखता है. आज का भारत गर्व से पूर्ण दिखता है. और इन्हीं सब कारणों की वजह से मैं एक बार फिर से कह सकता हूं कि आज का भारत अभी भी सारे जहां से अच्छा दिखता है. जल्दी धरती पर मुलाकात करते हैं. धन्यवाद.
So Subhanshu Shukla in fact returns after successfully completing all 7 microgravity experiments and other planned activities, achieving a significant milestone in the Axiom 4 mission. So let's tell you a bit about the experiments that Subhanshu Shukla has conducted in space and why it matters from an Indian perspective. Now, some of the experiments that he has conducted includes also looking at the study of the role of microgravity in muscle loss. So this is going to be very important for India, especially since India is now taking human space missions, and that is the next step for India space missions. So it's going to be very important. Apart from that, a very interesting aspect of it is also the tardigrade that has been taken by Subhanshu Shukla, which means the testing of the survival of these organisms. Remember, these are very, very interesting. They've been part of space missions for several decades now, and they have the survival which is a better rate than anything else. They've survived pretty much everything. They have survived from before the era of dinosaurs. They can survive in minus 250 degrees to even 150 degrees. So these tardigrades have been taken to look at their survival, what has helped in their survival. Apart from that, the Indian Connect when it comes to food as well. Moong and methi seeds have also been taken to space. The Indian staples will be grown. For any mission, any space mission that is taken up, the costs and also the logistics become a lot more simple if the food is grown in space. So to look at moong and the methi seeds, it has been taken to space to look at how it is going to react. There are 2 strains that will be monitored for photosynthesis as well. So food, fuel and oxygen in space. And as far as food is concerned, 6 seed types have also been taken and grown under this space flight. So all of this has been tested already, monitoring the hand and eye coordination, like Subhanshu Shukla said in his own words, that this journey may have come to an end, but his journey and India's journey with space is just beginning, that there are a lot more steps to take. So these are some of the experiments that he has conducted already, and that will be very, very helpful for India's space journey. And of course, a lot of adulation has come in as well. Here are the messages of the people of the country that they have sent to Subhanshu Shukla.
This is a great feat of achievement, especially not only to Mr. Shukla, and it's for the entire country. The country is really proud of him. It's a rare feat that can't be done by anyone. Okay, it can be emulated in the future by the other people. He will serve as an inspiration to many.
First of all, I think we should all, as Indians, we should be proud and extend a warm welcome back home. The kind of toll it takes on the body and on the mind is something we can't even imagine. And to be India's source to gather this kind of knowledge is truly, our country's asset.
Welcome home, welcome back. As a fellow citizen, extremely proud of him, and also I hope he will bring with him a wealth of knowledge, that human experience in space and ISS.
So let's tell you what lies ahead for India's pride as he comes back to Earth. It will take some time for an astronaut's body to adjust to Earth's gravity. This is a short duration, about 18 days, but still the body takes some time to readjust to Earth's gravity because there is a temporary loss of bone density that is experienced, and muscle mass as well. And the fluid redistribution that affects the blood circulation as well, which is why immediately after the splashdown, the astronauts are taken for the rehabilitation protocols. What are these protocols? There are compression garments that are given to stabilize the blood pressure immediately as they land back to Earth, hydration with the salt tablets and also water, and also physical therapy to rebuild strength. The therapy is to build the coordination and the balance as well. So this is what is expected at 3 p.m. today is when the splashdown is expected, and Subhanshu Shukla along with 3 others, astronauts who were with him as part of the journey, are going to be returning to the Earth's surface. In fact, the splashdown will be taking place at 3 p.m. today. The journey from the ISS has already begun. We got you the live pictures at 4:35 p.m. as the descent began. After a farewell that also saw him praising the crew on board the ISS, he went on to say the journey to India has already begun, and he said that it's a long journey ahead for India's space mission, and this is just the first step. But let's take a look at a bit of detail about Subhanshu Shukla as well, India's pride. He was born in 1985 in UP and cleared the NDA, after which he took a Bachelor of Science at the NDA, also studying at the IIS in Bengaluru, having a Master's in Aeronautical Engineering as well. In 2006, he was commissioned into the IAF. By 2024, he rose to Group Captain rank, and then in 2019, he was selected for India's Gaganyaan mission, and as they say, the rest is history. By 2024, he was selected for the Axiom 4 mission. He is a little bit of look at his personal life. He is married to Dr. Kamna Shukla, who is a dentist, and the couple also have a 4-year-old son. They're all, of course, going to be waiting quite eagerly for him to arrive. So Subhanshu Shukla is expected to come back at 3 p.m. today. That's when the splashdown is expected, and it is expected to take place at 3 p.m. today. At 4:35 p.m. yesterday is when the journey began from the ISS. In fact, as they began from there as well, Subhanshu Shukla also had a message where he spoke about the significance of this trip, and he conducted 7 missions on board the ISS as well. Now we just have the details of these missions as well. With that, it's time for us to slip into a quick break. We'll be right back.